All right, guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Post cereal. So I was eating some honey bunches of oats, honey roasted cereal, and it got me wondering, is this a publicly traded company, Post, or is this a private company that doesn't trade on the stock market? Turns out they're actually publicly traded. So I just wanted to eat some cereal and just kind of talk about the stock for a little bit here. But before we do that, let's check on the state of the stock market. As of market close on June 14, 2024, the S&P 500 was at 5,431.60. As it gets, I think that's like the record high so far. It's made a bunch of record highs this year. Dow Jones 38,589, close to its record high of 40,000. So the stock market just keeps going up this year. Now let's go on to the actual stock here. So Post Holdings closed June 14th at a price of $100.99. Taste the cereal before it gets soggy here. So year to date, not going to tell me. There it is. Year to date, Post Holdings, makers of this cereal here, they are up 14.68%, which is pretty good, right? Whenever you can, if you would have put your money, and I'm not going to tell you to put your money in it, but if you would have put your money in Post Holdings on January 1st of this year, your money would have gained about 15% by now. Compare that to the stock market as measured by the VOO, the ETF that measures the S&P 500 index. That index is up 14.24%. So that is slightly less than the cereal company here. So Post Holdings, the cereal company, is doing better from January 1st to now. They're doing better than, let me get this box out of the way. They're doing better than the stock market so far this year. That could be for a number of reasons. Let me just take. All right, so they're doing better than the stock market this year so far. If we zoom out a little bit, we go back a year from today, from June, so all the way to last June, they're still up 15.81%. That's pretty good. The stock market, as measured by the S&P 500 largest companies in the United States. Come on, tell me how much they're up. Not going to tell me. So let's go to the app. 24.25%. So you compare the S&P 500 24% up to Post Holdings only being up by, of course you want to go away, 15%. Stock market wins by about 9%. Now let's go out a little bit further. 5 years ago, you would have put your money into Post Holdings. You would have made 47%, as opposed to putting your money in the stock market 5 years ago. You'd be up 87%. It's not shown on the screen, and my app tells me how much percentage-wise you would have gained. So if you would have put your money in the S&P 500 ETF, you'd be up 87%. You'd only be up, I have a really bad memory, apparently, 47%. So the stock market starts pulling ahead. So the cereal company goes like this, but the stock market starts going like that. So the stock market clearly is doing a whole lot better than a cereal company over the last 5 years. That probably gets even, the gap between the two gets even bigger as you go further and further out. Now, before I continue, I want to make sure that we're clear that all I'm doing in this video is providing some education on a topic that I'm passionate about, which is food. and also the stock market. I don't want you to take any of the information I say here as financial advice. Obviously, I'm just a guy eating some cereal on a video. Do not ever take advice from somebody eating food. This is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. Goddamn. Gotta remember to edit that out. All right, Post Holdings. You can see who their president, CEO is, how much they get paid. You can see how much they get paid. It might be a lot or not a lot, depending on how you feel about that. But Post doesn't just make cereal. They don't just make Honey Bunches of Oats. They also make stuff called Fruity Pebbles. They make stuff called Kibbles and Bits. Oh, I love Kibbles and Bits. That's amazing. They also make stuff called... Man, I've heard of a lot of these things I've never heard of. Well, they were founded in 1895, and they are headquartered in St. Louis, Missouri. Wonderful. Now, let's go back to their fundamentals here. So, you would expect such a large company, a large, established, reputable company, as Post Holdings, right? It makes cereal. Everybody eats cereal. When the economy goes bad, we're still going to eat cereal. We're not going to stop eating cereal, right? There's people that you're going to eat cereal no matter what the economy is doing. You would expect a large company like that to pay a dividend, but this company does not pay a dividend. I did a little bit of research as to why. I couldn't find the exact reason that they don't pay a dividend, but that is kind of worrisome to me. I would, usually when a company doesn't pay a dividend, it's because they're innovating. They're using the money to innovate new products. In other words, they're paying their scientists or their researchers to come up with new products. But Post, they're just gonna make cereal. So, what new products are you gonna make? Right? It's like Coca-Cola. Like, you're just making soft drinks. They pay a dividend. You don't have anything better to do with your money. So it leads me to believe, and like I said, I don't know anything about the stock or anything like that, but it leads me to believe that they probably have a lot of debt that they're paying. Debt. They could have acquired debt in order to renovate their warehouses, maybe upgrade their equipment that they make the cereal on. Maybe the prices of some of their inputs, such as, what goes into this thing? Corn, whole grain, sugar, rice. Maybe some of those ingredients have gone up in price, and Post has to pay a lot more money to buy those ingredients to put in the cereal. So maybe they're using debt to pay off creditors. So I don't know. That kind of worries me that they don't pay a dividend. Makes me think that maybe in the future you can hear about them being acquired by another company, or that, I don't think they'd go out of business, but I think they'd probably get acquired by another company or something like that. Like I said, I don't give financial advice on this channel, so don't take your advice from me. But I would think a company like that would pay a dividend. So, especially with it seemingly being such a large, reliable company. So, anything else that we need to talk about as far as Post Holdings? No, not really. That's going to do it. They did trade from 52-week range, $78.85 to $108.17. That's not bad. Yeah, but other than that, I'm going to finish this cereal offline, but thank you guys for sticking with me today. Sorry that I was kind of choking there throughout the video, but we shall see you in the next one. Have a great day.